Now, when I am doing this, right, if I'm looking at my lead list and say there were some balls that were dropped, or maybe some clients who had put their search on hold of that I, kind of forgot about, at that point, I'm just going to shoot them a quick text, right? Nothing crazy. I'm just going to say, hey, be polite and start with a greeting. Hope you're good. And then maybe even something about the weather. Crazy rain here in Phoenix lately, right? And then you're just going to ask them point blank, last we spoke, you were thinking about buying or selling. Was that still the case this year? If so, you want to chat about it? There's nothing wrong with asking the question, and you might even tie it into the end of the year. Hey, 3 months left of the year. I know that this year one of your big goals was making a move. You still interested? And you would be really shocked at how open people are to this conversation, and you might even resurrect some deals that you thought were dead from just this quick activity. Now, the next thing that I want you to do, on top of those two prospecting activities that you've committed to, that you can do really consistently for the next quarter, I want you to reconnect with your database. Now, if it's been a while since you've touched base with your database on a really genuine level, you need to send them a letter of the heart. So I send a letter of the heart quarterly to my database. I include it in a different kind of mailer that I'm putting out each quarter to my whole database. But this is something that you can do really simply. And it can be as simple as you writing out just a really earnest letter and printing it out on regular paper and putting it in a nice envelope and hand addressing it to whoever's in your database. And these are people who you know, like, and trust. Okay, so these are contacts, like trusted friends, family, past clients, people who you already know, not just like random leads. These are people who you think should be sending you referrals. So you might have 30 contacts like this, or you might have like 300. Now is a perfect time to re-engage your database through a letter of the heart. And this is actually something that I personally will be doing in October, so you can do this too. Now, a letter of the heart is really simple, right? It doesn't have to look any one way, and every agent is going to write theirs differently. But really what you want to do is just start a conversation. Imagine like a holiday card that you're sending out and you're giving a little update on the family. Little Timmy is 10 and little Johnny is 8, and we've welcomed a new puppy into the family, right? Like, hopefully that example kind of makes sense to you, because I get those all the time and I think they're super cute. But a letter of the heart is kind of like that, but it's a little more focused on like you and your business and a little more in depth. So a letter of the heart at this time of the year might be something like a quick recap on what you've been able to accomplish, maybe an example of one of your favorite client stories, or if this was your first year in real estate, maybe you're sharing a little bit about what you've learned and some of the unexpected aha moments that you've had throughout the journey. From there, you can also say something to the effect of, hey, I'm going to be around in town throughout the end of the year, and I'm still working hard for my clients here in the Phoenix metro area. Would love to serve anyone you may know who's looking to possibly buy or sell. Simple as that. It's a really authentic, genuine way to reconnect, stay top of mind, but still focusing on the relationship building aspect so that you're not sounding super salesy or spammy. If you're identifying the people in this database who are most likely to refer you business, now is the time when you want to follow up with like a phone call or a text from that letter and see if you can set a face-to-face. It would be prudent to set a face-to-face with somebody from your database every week, once a week, from now through the end of the year. This can look like a lunch date, quick coffee, or even meeting up for a hike if the weather is nice enough. Just a way to get in front of the people who you want to be supporting your business. Once you've completed all of that, guess what? You are ready to start business planning for 2022. Because even if all else fails and you don't have any more closings from now until the end of the year, everything that you're doing today, truthfully, is going to be closing 3 months from now. We're on a 90-ish day sales cycle. So that's why we start business planning in September, so that by January, we're already closing the deals that we have been working on generating throughout the holiday season. So as I like to say, even if it all goes, there's always next year. So come back to this channel in the next couple of weeks as we start our business planning sessions. You can hit subscribe below and hit that bell notification icon to be notified as soon as we are dropping our business planning series. That'll be broken down into a couple of videos because we're not holding anything back. I want to help support you so that you have the strongest year yet.